one of the things that I found in talking about this book is that people immediately resonate with this concept. I mean, does anybody here not know what a consequential stranger is at this point? We all have them, and we're living in a time, I mean, people always had consequential strangers. There was always the butcher and the baker and the candlestick maker. But now, because of the internet and because of what I call in the book this culture of continual connection, where we're on Facebook, we're emailing, we can really wrangle larger social herds, so we have more consequential strangers in our lives than ever. And each one of them brings you something different and unexpected in your life. One of the things that I talk about in the book that I really love this concept, when I first heard the term consequential strangers, as I said, it immediately resonated with me. But then, well, what's the book? What's it about? And it was like unpacking a suitcase and kind of throwing things out. And as the more that I dug down inside, the more I learned how many different ways consequential strangers affect us. So they affect us in every place, neighborhood, church, synagogue. They're all our consequential strangers. Our offices, of course. But they also affect us in ways that we don't think of. And one of the concepts that I found in researching this book was the idea of each of us traveling through life in a social convoy. So if you can imagine yourself in a vehicle, you're driving down the road of life, and driving in the cars next to you are your loved ones. And in the outer lanes and behind you and maybe even ahead of you are other vehicles. And those are all your consequential strangers. Now, because consequential strangers are often of a time and of a place, they come in and out of your life. Now, thanks to Facebook, we can keep more of them in our lives. A lot of people talk about the fact that they rediscovered, the guy who sat behind them in high school chemistry. And so we have these social convoys, and it's a really great way to think about your life because you realize that you're never alone.